What is happening? It's Brian with Indy Scalp Design, and I want to talk about the hairline. I want to talk about that perfect shape that you sort of see in your mind that maybe you used to have, or that you want to have, and it's this really cool moment where we get to collaborate, and we get to, for me, like, this is the artistic, one of the biggest artistic moments, is because we're going to shape your face and make it as strong looking as it can be. So really, really cool. Before we do that, we really find, we'll do this in our consultation, we find a few points. We find the center point is the center point, right? Imagine cutting your face sort of right into this perfect, right with your nose. We're gonna find the center point. We're gonna find exactly where that would be, right on the sort of top of your forehead here. So we're gonna find the center point. We're gonna find the two temporal points, which you can imagine sort of the corners. That's where the corners of the hairline are gonna be. And then we'll find these profile points, and that's where we would sort of curve back to the sideburn area, sort of in front of the ear. So once we find those points, we'll just sort of draw them on your face, and then we can start sort of sculpting your new look. That's really exciting. But the first one, some call it like the shape up or the edge up. You could call it the straight edge, but really it's like the barber's edge. Like, this is what you would get if you go to a really talented barber, and it's that really geometric. I'll throw some pictures up. The really geometric, very angular, not organic. It's like very sharp, extremely sharp, very youthful, very cool. And we're gonna get that by finding the center point, and we're gonna find the temporal points, and we're gonna just do a perfect straight edge, which I've, just so many incredible barbers out there that I've been studying, that this is what they do, and they're just so good at it. And it's just like, I love watching people love what they do. Like, do you ever just get inspired by someone like that's in their element? Like, I've just been following barbers, like, because I want to know everything about this, and I just get inspired by it because, like, this is their life. Like, they're professionals. Maybe that's what I'm trying to say. I'm getting inspired by professionals, and so watch these incredible barbers, this perfectly straight edge, and then it goes to the temporal point. It's about like a 70-degree angle. We're gonna right down to the profile point, kind of towards the fold of the eye, but again, flawlessly. It's naturally flawless. So we're gonna sort of replicate that exact look that you get at a barber for the straight edge hairline, the barber's edge, the edge up. It's a vibe, you know what I mean? And I've just been, because for me, I couldn't pull it off, but I've got friends, I've got buddies that are like, they're ready for it, and I can't wait to give that to them permanently. Like, because just like me, like, you start receding, and you start losing just that edginess of your look. And to think that scalp micropigmentation is honestly perfect for that look. Like, it's like there's zero compromise. You just have that, you wake up and it's there, boom. You've got it. You've got that vibe back, and for me, that's exciting. Then it gets a little more natural. So then we have a rounded, it's called a rounded natural. So we'll take that same center point and the same two temporal points, but maybe we'll bring up the temporal points just a little bit. So that way we can create sort of just a little bit of a U shape, a little bit of a round, and we'll make the corners nice and organic and round. What we're really trying to do here is to recreate rather, the natural hairline that you've had growing up when you were younger, to bring that back. So maybe everyone's head's differently, so we'll customize it. We'll make it fit the profile of your face perfectly. But our goal with the rounded natural is to make it as natural as possible, to make it look just like you just buzz your hair, and it's just the way it's always been. No one knows. That's what I love. Like, you can't tell. It's indistinguishable, and that's the rounded hair, the rounded natural hairline. And then the one that I sort of got, which mine's round, but I like to think the third one would be sort of like the slightly receded. So as you get older, it's something to think about. We talk about keeping your age in mind, keeping your profession. As we get older, a lot of us will start to recede, some more than others. If you feel me, you feel me. But what'll be cool about this third hairline, the slightly receded, is that it gives us a cool opportunity to do a little bit of a dip and start create more of like a V-shaped angle. And we're sort of just hinting at that look of your kind of receding, which actually can sell SMP even more, because you're showing like, no, this is a natural process. But for me, I mean, I was way back here. Oh, I hated it. And I was gone. Like, but poof, it's like this magic trick. So the magic of SMP, write that down. But yeah, so this is the slightly receded. We have more of a V-shaped angle. We're curving in just as natural as possible. But we're all different. We all want different things. It's cool to get inspired by, like, you know, Hollywood people or SMP jobs that you see on the internet. Feel free to send us those reference images. Show us exactly what you're looking for, and we can just sit down and take our time. This is an art form, and we get to collaborate together and create your whole new look, and that makes me excited. So those are the 3 main hairlines. Again, they change for everybody. We can make something completely custom for you, and we'll talk about it. But this is Brian with Indy Scalp Design. Talk to you soon.